It's the DrawBomb.
It's the show. It's the show, you know. It's the DrawBomb. Welcome, everybody. You may notice. You may notice things looking a little different right now. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, DrawBomb, thanks for streaming. High five, sex drive.
That rhymes.
That does rhyme.
And that's 25 months. Holy smokes.
25 months. That's 2 years plus 1.
That's a very good point.
That's what it is. Good gosh.
Yeah,
golly.
It's true.
I've made my canvas give your robot a wet willy.
Oh, wet willy. I thought it was like, kind of looks like a penis.
Okay.
And then I thought you wrote not willy on top of it to make it say that it wasn't a penis.
No,
I understand now that you've explained that's a wet willy. I now understand what I'm looking at, but
it's a hard angle to draw hands. Like, hands are not easy. Even the robots can't get them right.
It's true. I have to look at my hands every time drawing hands.
It's just like, even if you draw this one right, it's so hard to make it not look weird because just drawing it, you're like, you're still like putting details on things you wouldn't normally notice in the hand, so there's like, I don't know.
It's true.
Anyways. It's supposed to be a hand and it's in your robot's ears.
Give him a little.
Yeah. So that's what that is. But anyways, welcome, folks. It definitely says not Willy, it says Bell Bell Rock. It says wet Willy. Look.
I also thought it said not Willy. Sorry, you've been voted off the island.
I guess. Jesus. How can a thing look so phallic and then also
doesn't, this is a boy cried wolf situation for somebody who draws so
really
many dicks.
Is.
We all just assume that's what you're doing.
It's so true. So true. Welcome to another episode of DrawBizzle, folks. Have we said that already? Did we say that?
I think so, but it's okay. We can welcome them again. That's fine.
It's good to welcome people.
Yeah, I want everybody to feel welcome here. It's very important to me. How you doing, Ian?
I'm doing all right. I'm just living, just working, just getting stuff done. That's all I can really say.
That's good to be productive.
I'm trying to be productive.
I've not been as productive as I want to be, but there's still time to remedy that.
It's a new year. Time to kick yourself into gear.
New year, new me.
That's right. You get down with your new self.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. Lots of big things going on for me, so kind of like.
That's right.
I get distracted. By other stuff.
But don't tell us about them just because, Jesus, we don't want to fucking sit here hearing about your life. No, I mean, you can tell as much as you want about.
I'm moving.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna move. That's cool. It'll be different. And it'll be nice. I'll have like a little bit more of a dedicated space for my office and studio and stuff, so I'll be filming from a new area. Oh, that doesn't work. That button you just pressed. Were you trying to zoom in on me while I was talking?
No, I realized that like I had the Discord window under a window, which then Discord stops transmitting the video, but it's also just kind of, I don't know if it's on my end or if it's on your end, but
that could be.
I'm getting some moments of not sent video on your end. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Interesting.
It seems like it pops in and out, so it's
freezing a little bit.
Yeah, it's freezing up a little bit. I don't know if that's on my end or if that's on your end. It says my transmitting, not to jinx myself. It says my bandwidth for the stream is good, but
Okay, maybe it's me.
Not sure about that. I don't know how much you want to worry about. I mean, it's catching up sometimes. And this is primarily an art show. I'm not sure how much.
People are here to see my face.
They want to see your beautiful face.
I want to give people what they want. I'm not gonna worry about it right this second, but maybe
Okay.
in a little
Yeah.
bit. If I'll mess with it, or we take a break or something.
Yeah. I just wanted to. I just noticed that, but you know, we'll pay as much attention to it as we can, without derailing the show entirely. You know. Sorry that your face is being laggy. I'm so like not that your face is any less important than my face.
I got a laggy face.
You got a lag face. What were we talking about before I noticed the were we saying a damn thing? We were talking about your life. We were probably talking about important things that are happening to you.
I was moving.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to cut you off.
Oh, well, you know, it's fine.
So expose your dox yourself. Expose your details.
I'm moving from one place to a different place.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there you go. Not moving around within the same place, because that would make sense. New place, but kind of a big upgrade for us, so that's cool. And I'll have like a room that I can dedicate to just like an office / studio, which is cool. So right now I'm in the guest room, as you can notice. The bed behind me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I am noticing some stuff there.
Yes, so that'll be nice for the DrawBombs.
The DrawBizzle.
Yeah, I don't know. It's exciting.
I'm excited for you. I'm sorry for the circumstances that allowed this to happen.
Right. We are moving into Morgan's grandfather's house, who passed away. So that part is not as fun or exciting. But
yeah,
you know,
you guys will have you'll be living.
He would have liked us in his pad.
I think he'd be thrilled that he could give this final gift to you.
Yeah, so that's something big for us. We've been kind of like going through that. Bellarock says, I'm envious of Brandon's big move, so I am saving mad money this year so I too can move. Yeah, you know, everyone can move.
That's right. Just gotta stand up, get out of your seat. What are you so lazy about? It's a beautiful day outside. Go for a run.
I've been living in this house for about 5 years now, so it'd be a big change.
It's a sweet house. It's a sweet house.
I like it here.
I'm gonna miss that house when I visit.
Too. I'm gonna miss it a lot. But still, this new place is better. But I do. This place has been great. And I went through a lot of life changes while living here, and will always hold a special place in my heart.
Well, there you go.
But you know, on to new things, I suppose.
On to bigger and better things.
So, Ian, what are we doing here on the show?
God, you're right. We haven't discussed.
Different.
This looks a little different. It's like we're working on two separate canvases. Isn't that strange?
It's like that, yeah.
What the hell is this?
This is what people signed up for.
But this isn't the average. When's the last time we did something like this? Been a while. It's when we were setting up Dungeons and Dragons.
That's true. That was the last time.
We were setting it up. So, I've been going a little wacky with the editing together our various improv cartooneries. And, you know,
wacky. What do you mean by that?
I've been just editing them together and putting them up on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know.
You're doing something different because it said wacky.
Oh, well, I mean, I just mean going wacky, like, just uploading them like crazy on that YouTube.
You have been. I've been watching them.
I'm glad you've been watching them. I
love your editing. It's always fun.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I've been trying some things out with it. I was really happy with the one thing. I don't know if you noticed. It was on the one TikTok / YouTube short, but it was like it's in the vertical format.
Might say.
It's in like the vertical format, but like I zoomed it out so that you could see, because like you can't. For Critter Cam, yeah, because you can't see the fucking animals in vertical format. You can't see both of them. It's annoying. I fucking hate vertical video format. I want it to die. I want it to be over. I want people to get over it.
I appreciated that. We just need phones that are. I wish that phones were horizontal instead of vertical. You know, I guess there's no way to do that.
They can be. Most phones do that.
That was kind of a joke I was going for.
Oh, I got you. Hey, folks.
Turn it.
What they gotta do is they gotta put pop sockets gotta stop being a thing that is you buy and attach to your phone. Pop sockets have to be a part of the phone from now on, because then you can just put that shit horizontal so much easier, and then we can kill vertical video. I used to. I've been, and I keep thinking, oh, I should really buy one, and then I like don't.
The phone like a little bit more like clunky.
They do a little bit, but God, I love having a pop socket on my phone. I miss my pop socket. It popped off. Oh
no, that's not what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, it served its.
Too hard.
It popped too hard. It served me well for like 4 years, but then it popped off. I missed that pop socket. It was a great pop socket, but anyways.
What was on it?
Flowers.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, so fucking we gotta kill vertical format, everybody. I'm gonna keep uploading YouTube shorts because it's been giving us more subscribers, even though I don't think any of them watch our videos. I'm still gonna do it because it gets us closer to being monetized, and once you get monetized, then the algorithm actually gives a fuck about you. I think is what I'm hearing.
Can't wait till we can put Wendy's commercials before our videos.
Oh my god, I can't wait for people to have to like wait 30 seconds before they can fucking watch our videos. It's so awesome. Good. I low-key kind of judge people who with pop sockets, very basic. Hey, fuck you. Okay, I love my pop socket.
Hey, Izzy, leave Ian and all middle-aged women alone.
Yeah, okay.
They're allowed to do what they want with their phones.
It's so much easier to take a selfie with a pop socket, okay?
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Do you know how much more comfortable it is to play solitaire when I have a pop socket on my phone? Like, infinitely, okay? Sorry to say fuck you, Izzy. That was rude, but hey, you called me basic, okay? That's like the same thing. So.
She attacked you.
Yeah.
Attacked your, Liz says, I love my pop sockets. There you go. You got more.
Go. Team pop socket gets one. Gets +1.
You can pop and lock it with your pop socket.
Where do you stand on the great pop socket divide?
I've never had one. I don't really see the need for it, but I don't have any feelings towards whether people should or should not have them.
Have you ever popped?
Have I ever popped?
Have you ever popped?
I popped a time or two.
You've popped?
I don't know what that means. Does that mean have I ever had a pop socket?
Have you ever used one? Yeah.
No, I have not. I mean, I've picked up a phone that has one attached, but I've never.
Did you pop it out and then you used it?
Yes.
How did it feel?
Wow, it was great. It was like, man, I couldn't drop that phone if I tried.
Was it like scrolling through heaven?
Yeah, just like that, actually.
Your video feed's better, by the way. Not to cut.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it seems to be fixed. Not to jinx it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I miss my pop socket, but I'm you know, if people don't like having a pop socket, that's fine. That would be a funny, just like turning a pop sockets into like some kind of weird cult. But anyways, we haven't even like said what we were actually doing with this episode. I was kind of being cryptic.
We kind of went away from it, and then yeah, I was just about to suggest that we should.
Yeah.
So we are working on some projects for the channel, some different puppeted or animated things that we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Live like we've done in the past, but yeah, so we're working on some different things.
Yeah.
I'm using Clip Studio Paint now, which I have used Photoshop for like the past over a decade, so I'm like learning it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice in a lot of ways, similar in a lot of ways, but I also don't know how to do everything, so I might need some help from you on how to animate in this thing, because I haven't animated with this.
Right. Well, if you want, I mean, I don't want to like tell you to use my sort of layout for your. The nice thing about Clip Studio Paint is you can really customize like where all the panels go and things like that. And I've made mine kind of wacky. I think I've ever seen anybody actually use my layout. I'm just like so unique and original.
Wow.
Well,
I could learn a lot from you, bruh.
dude, bruh. Like, I'm thinking, like, no one can see it in the show, actually. They can't see my HUD for Clip Studio Paint, but, oh well. I'm not gonna go through the effort of making that easier for them to see, because that was a lot of work. But, you know, if enough people care, I can, like, put up a screenshot. It doesn't matter. Anyways. We're gonna make some shit for like the animated things is what we're doing. We're cautiously dipping our toes into the VTuber sphere. Except we're doing something different. We're like using the VTuber tech for like
to make cartoons.
Yeah, to make animations and like I have some different ideas for like applying it in some interesting ways. I have a project in the works that Brandon knows is in the works, but he doesn't know what's gonna be.
I know the like concept, but I don't know any of the details.
Yeah.
Me being surprised is kind of the whole. I mean, you can explain it if you want. Like,
yeah. Well,
basically,
basically, we're going to. It's going to be Brandon and I start up, and we're kind of doing. One of our animations like we have with Drun Dungeons and DrawBombs, Two Dicks on the Beat, Critter Cam. But the thing is, because I'm in control of the OBS and the scenes and all that stuff, and I've been working on the puppets and the assets by myself, we're gonna start, and then Brandon's gonna be thrown into a situation where he doesn't know what characters he's gonna be. He doesn't know like what's gonna happen next, and I'm gonna try some different setups and really throw some curveballs his way. And we just, you know, we kind of a lot of the comedy I think would come from him being surprised and sort of having to find his way through the animation, and that'd be a lot of fun.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yes.
I am thrilled. And the one I don't know if I should spoil mine. It's a little more of a simple. I don't know. But basically, I'm gonna create this robot scene that we'll go to, like we go to Critter Cam, and I'm going to do the robot, and Ian will be on the monitors, and we'll either have people from the chat, or I'll have like a word in advance, and then he's just going to try to teach me in like very like human concepts what these things are, and the robot's going to try to learn, and maybe we could have people from the chat like suggest topics or things that you have to try to teach the robot.
It'd be like That's a fun. It'd be like almost a game, but it's sort of like how D&D is a game where somebody's still kind of controlling the.
I still skew the results.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited to do that bit. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. There's this one Twitch channel I've seen do 2 streams, and I'm really intrigued in seeing like what their streams are like if they get their setup working properly, because it's like a really intricate sort of thing. They're both, I think, wearing VR goggles, but what you're seeing is they've set up this like set in Unreal 5. So they're in VR, like playing, and like they're inside their set that they've made in Unreal 5. They're called Steven and the Nerve, I think. I should verify that, but it's something like that. But what it is so like they're these 2 virtual tubers because they're like represented by their in Unreal Engine 5 models, but they're playing VR, so they're basically like running their show inside the VR set that they've made in Unreal 5.
That's super cool. I've seen some other VTubers, so to speak, that do similar things. There's this one, I can't think of what her thing is called, but she basically like is sitting at a desk, like in a, she like 3D modeled her character, she modeled like her room that she's in, everything, and like at one episode people were like, what's it back in like that hallway? So she like got her character up and like actually walked it around the map, and there's like other rooms that she had never like even used for the stream. She just kind of, oh my gosh,
oh my god,
we just got rated by
21 people. Holy crapola. Wow. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Holy crap.
Yeah,
that's
thanks for popping in.
Yeah, that's huge. Gosh, this is welcome to DrawBomb Live. We're working on some puppets for our next little. Should we show them like a little bit of one of the movies we've done? Like just kind of give them an idea.
I think we should.
Okay.
Our normal show is every Monday, and we like to draw and talk about stuff and invite artists on, but we also do little like animations and projects like that.
Yeah, and so we're actually setting up puppets.
Some assets for future projects.
The latest thing we did was, I mean, we've done a lot of different projects, and I've like just finally gotten around to like finishing up editing most of them. But the latest thing that came out was Critter Cam. But I'm actually more excited to show you. I'll show you guys Dungeons and DrawBombs because I have every episode start with like a little preview or like recap, and that way it just saves us a lot of time.
Real quick before we jump into that, Crazy Grey Goose, thanks for the
thank you so much.
raid.
Yeah.
How was your stream?
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
I popped into one of your streams a day or two ago, and I saw you just started Elden Ring. Is that what you were
that's
playing
awesome.
tonight, or?
Wow. Let us know. I'm just gonna test real quick to see. Whoop.
They were playing Bloodborne DLC. That's cool.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I actually just started Bloodborne for the first time, so I'm still not very far in it, but I loved Elden Ring a lot. I haven't really played any other Souls games, but starting some Bloodborne myself.
I would love to play Bloodborne because that would be great.
Yeah, that would be great.
I've never owned a copy of Bloodborne, but that game is, I mean, I love Soulsborne games, so you know, that's like the one that's eluded my grasp. But this is just,
well, I mean, it's like the only one not on PC, right?
Yeah, I mean, people are holding out hope, but I've sort of lost that years ago.
Well,
but thank you so much, Crazy Grey Goose. We have a shout out command, I think if I type, folks, what a wonderful, okay, nope, sorry, we're we're amateur streamers, we don't have a shout out command. I thought we did. I could have, whatever. Okay,
oh, man. You
know what we do have, guys. Should you check out Crazy Grey Goose's streams?
Oh, please do, please.
I have that. That's not on center. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I messed up the mix.
Wow. This is a quality stream.
We're so good.
You're gonna want to smack that follow button for more quality content like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna show the animation.
There's just no
now.
sound with the pills. Yeah, show the animation. Let's get it.
They did a good job. I'm so mad. If you can't tell from my voice, I'm angry.
Well, this guy's steamed.
This guy's really angry.
I'm nervous to be around you right now.
Is that okay that you're this angry?
I might be a little peeved.
Matt, do you see steam spilling out of his ears? Like,
Oh my god, I think I
didn't
do.
know it was physically possible.
You're like really mad right now. You okay?
I'm a little mad.
Previously on Dungeons and DrawBombs.
The name's Branthor, Barbarian.
Hey, Schmizzy the Wizard over here.
You answered my ad, right? I need you guys to retrieve this big pink jewel.
My dreams, are they really realistic?
That really
Yeah.
sounds like a forced disillusion talking.
We have a long-standing rule against yucking yums.
You just yucked my family.
Successfully killed a man who was infected with a weird tentacle thing.
Whoa, your brother's god?
I guess I've made that canon.
It does not taste like bubblegum, I'm gonna let you know.
Schmitzer,
that.
did you just eat his brain?
I think the next place we're going is labeled Illusion, so...
It's the river of illusion.
Crazy Grey
where-
Goose says that they're going to make some dinner. Glad your stream is going well. I'm going to lurk. All right,
All
so
right.
long.
Have a good
Thanks
dinner.
for,
We hope. Yeah, thank you for
hope it's
the
nutritious and delicious.
cook yourself a fine meal over there. But thank you so much for the raid. Super nice of you. We really appreciate it, and I hope your meal is good.
Lizzie says, "Oh my God, this is the first I've seen this, and I'm in love. You need to go to our YouTube where we have this and more."
That's right. So yeah, that's Dungeons and DrawBombs, and we basically made that using. There's more to it. That's like just the intro. It's actually like 30 minutes long, but it's like this looks great. Says Lord Spew. Oh, thanks for being here too. Wow. But yeah, that's the newest episode that just came out. That's the intro. It's like 30 minutes, but here I think I can. Wait, hold on.
They did
Seems rude.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit that's going on here.
Swiftly.
That's just a quick preview of it. But yeah, we just uploaded that episode on Friday. We just put up a new episode of, or the first episode of Critter Cam today. I've been editing my little feet off.
So much quality content.
Yeah.
You
But yeah,
edit with your feet?
yeah, you do a lot. You get a lot
I feel
done
like
when
that's
you.
got to really slow down the process.
It's no, because like I got a little like when I left tap, that's me. Like I'm cutting the timeline thing. Wow.
This is part of your OnlyFans, right? You edit videos with using your feet.
I do. Yeah. People got to pay extra for me to unblur them, but then they got to pay the premium extra to get them completely unblurred. So it's
Some
like
fancy footwork.
you know it. So yeah, we're working on puppets for our next animated ventures, except I can't work on my secret venture. So I figured while Brandon works on his robot, he can work on it, or I figured we'd brainstorm and maybe start figuring out puppets for our next, maybe not feature length like Two Dicks on the Beat was, but like our next movie thingy, you know, like that's just something like we could figure it out. Because I really want to do a lot more of these because I think they're a lot of fun. I'm always proud of the result.
I love them. I think Two Dicks on the Beat was my favorite thing we did last year.
It was my favorite thing we did
Gosh,
last year. It might be like one of my favorite things we've did ever.
That's true.
I'm a big fan of it. So, and I think the more we do them, the better we'll get at like the improv, and then I'll just have more material to work with. So let's get started. I mean, you don't have to stop working on the robot. I'm really excited to do that new segment. When we get that ready, we got Ronald Reagan for.
I haven't used my Ronald Reagan puppet yet.
We should have like outside of streaming video games, we should have like a Ronald Reagan. I mean, there's no reason to waste. We got like
pop in every once in a while.
Yeah. So let's think of some ideas on for what the next animation will be, and you proposed a couple, which I thought were some good ideas. You said zombie animation was for one of them. And I don't think
Zombie one, because we need something where we don't have a lot of control over moving characters around the scenes too much. You can do some
Right.
of it, and we could definitely up our whatever setup to do some more stuff if we come up with concepts of how to do it. But I was trying to think of ideas that kind of could play into characters standing around
Yeah.
talking. That's how it seems to work best.
It does, yeah. Like the one person on Newgrounds said it was like for the Two Dicks on the Beat review, like that it was like listening to a podcast that was also an animation, and I was kind of like, we did kind of say that at the like as like a direction for everybody. Like I was like, if you feel like you can't improv, just think of it like a podcast, and you're just saying your thoughts out loud, and we'll work off that. And I think I also kind of like. It reminds me of like those really, really cheap ass looking Adult Swim animations, you know, that were like almost like
Dr. Katz or like home movies.
Yeah, not that like they were cheap. They were just like they were intentionally going for like a very sort of low budget, lo-fi sort of look. And I fucking love those cartoons too. Especially home movies. I'm a big fan of home movies. But yeah, so zombie animation would be fun. I had 2 ideas that I was like really keen on. And the one was there's like some guy, he's like a rich, crazy whatever, and he's got like this basically menagerie of various like rare and exotic animals.
Oh yeah, I feel like we talked about this one in the past.
Yeah. And so like we could have somebody be like the guy who's the hello there, welcome to my menagerie, or whatever the voice the person decides to do. And then the other person's like a reporter who's like there to basically report on the like this amazing exhibition sort of thing. And so it's like those two, and then each time it's like they're getting to see you're getting to see like a new crazy animal, like a butterfly mixed with a tiger or something like that, I don't know, or like a bird that's just like really weird and extravagant. And then those animals would be different guests who would like we would then get to like improv a little scene where they like I think it would be fun if the guests didn't see what their animal was before
I like that.
Before they had to voice the animal, so they really have to like sort of come up with everything just on the go. I think this
some kind of like a curtain being pulled off.
Exactly.
The page,
yeah.
Just like this creature that they have to play.
I've definitely been thinking about that. And then the other idea I had was The Bachelor, which gives us an excuse to like have a whole bunch of crazy different characters, like. And then we're like, you know, we just make them like have like a dinner together.
A dating show.
Yeah, exactly.
Great idea too. Man, your ideas are so much better than mine.
Hey, I like the idea of a zombie movie. I mean, that would harken back to our roots as collaborators.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It would harken for sure.
It would harken.
But yeah, I like a reality show, especially like a dating show would be fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to do just like pop into the talking heads all the time, where they're like talking to the camera alone?
Yeah, oh my god, that'd be great. Yeah.
I really thought what Jonathan said to me was fucked up.
That'd be great. So which are you? Do you want to do The Bachelor? Do you want to do The Bachelor next as our project?
So either the menagerie expedition or exposition, or the like some reality show. Is the options that we're thinking.
Or like the zombie movie. The zombie movie.
Right, but I don't feel like we've cracked how that.
Okay, so what if
exactly? One idea I had was just like every time they're chatting, there's just like zombies slowly shambling in, and they're like, "All right, we should probably get out of here." Cause, like, they're like moving very slow, so they're not really a threat. But
yeah,
that bit might wear off after like 1 or 2 scenes. I don't know.
Well, it could be like they're doing various things. Like we have animations going on that like we could kind of repeat.
Yeah.
But like it's like they're like at a barricade, and like they're hammering nails for the barricade, and they're talking, and so it's, you know, it's like they're
them hanging out while like preparing.
Yeah.
Like, the zombies are almost like the B plot. It's just these like 2 people like hanging out or something.
Yeah.
Or
you know what?
Chatting about stuff. It'd be kind of like
It'd be
Clerks, but zombies or something like that.
It'd be kind of like that first episode of Midnight Gospel, where
Oh yeah, that was the zombie one.
Which, you know, that show is a different a little bit because it's like that's a podcast that's been sort of retrofitted to be an animation, whereas ours is more sort of specifically. We could, you know, it would be a different approach to the whole thing.
Extra attack says hydrate.
I'm hydrating. Thank you. We appreciate. Maybe we should. We have people actually. Like it looks like in the we have Lazaze, we have Lord Spew who may be popping in and out. I don't know who was sticking around, who's lurking, but maybe we can put a vote to them. What were some other
which movie they'd like to see?
Yeah, but like let's get a couple more options because you did those aren't like a zombie movie wasn't the only thing you said.
I'm trying to think what else. One of the.
I'm gonna check the conversation.
One of the things I proposed was a sequel to Two Dicks on the Beat, but I don't want to do that. Like I want to do some other projects first.
For sure. It's more special when it's. Where were we talking about that?
The goose is loose.
The goose is loose. Thank you so much for being here. No, it's okay. It's no problem that you're late. I'm glad you're here.
Just in time.
Just in time. I can show because Jamacat TV missed some of the opening. I could show them a little bit of Critter Cam.
Sure.
Although I don't have a good place to cut that off like I do for Dungeons. I just end up cutting. Check out our YouTube. We have some animations we put up.
Sure, yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just I don't want to play the Dungeons and DrawBombs intro all over again. But we're working on some animations right now. Is the thing. But thanks for being here. We appreciate it. So I couldn't find the conversation where we were talking about the other ideas. But what if I just searched zombie? Zombie movie could be fun. Oh shit, I just lost it. I had it and then I lost it.
I'm trying to think of other ideas that'd be.
A space exploration Star Trek thing.
Oh yeah, so I was picturing like a bridge, like a Star Trek bridge where they're like, you know, there's the captain in his seat,
Yeah.
the navigator, and like the robot or whatever.
I like that. That's fun. That has a lot of potential. We could do waterlogged animated.
That's true.
Like
That's
just. I don't know how we would
Maybe we should do that
exactly
at some point.
work that into the canon.
It'd be hard to like do it for this with the puppets, I think.
Yeah. Because we never actually officially settled on a voice for either of them.
That's true.
I don't know. When we
Whatever
put
voice we pick, it will be wrong.
Exactly, yeah. It's just never gonna live up to what's not in my head. The absolute blankness of a voice. All right, I'm gonna put a poll. That's what I'm gonna do. Whoa. Whoa.
Invalid parameter specified.
I think I'm fucking up the poll, buddy.
Do you
Manager
even
poll.
know how to do anything?
Create a
Jeez.
new poll. I'm doing it. What's the next movie? And by the way, guys, if we disagree and we decide we want to do something else, we will. We will not.
This poll means nothing.
This
What do you
poll
say?
is as binding as the words that are on it. This is binding. These words are as you get it. Okay. Zombie movie. Star Trek like shenanigans. Can't shenanigans singular because there's just not enough space.
One shenanigan is allowed.
The exotic menagerie, which is I don't know what else to call it, but that's not gonna help it in the poll. People don't get a very descriptive idea from the exotic menagerie. But here we are. And then the last one was shit. Oh, The Bachelor. Is that everything? Because I can put a fifth option. We just secret agents.
Thought of so far. Whoa. You just pulled that out of nowhere.
Sure did. So yeah, we're gonna put that poll up for 2 minutes. Bada bing, bada bang. Whoa. So yeah, there's a poll up in the chat now. If you want to decide, if you want to vote on what the next animation is. It'll be very sad when we watch nobody vote.
Turns out they don't want to see any of those options.
Turns out, no. They just want to see us drink water and then they're the fuck out of here. That's what it's like.
Bubba Rock says the last option is shit. Got my vote.
Last option is shit. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I didn't write shit. I wrote secret agents. Secret agents.
I didn't say it was shit.
I didn't say it was shit either. Gosh.
Ian, how's your week been?
Just doing a lot of work.
Since we last spoke.
That's all I can really say. Just been working a lot.
Yeah. As one does.
As one does. That's it. I got nothing. I edited together those videos that I'm telling everyone to watch. That's what
Quality
Ian
stuff.
said. Says Izzy, by the way. She says. Also, I don't see poll. It should be at the top of. No one's seeing the poll. Is this like a
I
fake
also
poll?
don't see the poll.
Did I make a fake poll? What's going on
with
over
you?
here? Oh, you know what? I set it up on the wrong channel. Somebody else got.
You absolute doofus.
My OBS still
You
wants to
dunce.
send the polls to Tapcat, yo. What if I do? I think I can. Hold on. There we go. Izzy votes The Bachelor. I figured it out, guys. We're going tap. Not buying no promises. The Bachelor. Zombie movie. Secret. I'm putting them out of order now so that it's more fair. Shit. What was the other one you said? The second one?
What? What do you mean the second one?
The second movie idea? I've already forgotten.
Oh, it was space.
Space. Thank
one.
you.
A space one in space.
Yeah.
We've been doing this show for 134 episodes, and it shows by the quality.
You can see how good we are at this. You can see my little Discord line, like the green, pop up right underneath me every time I speak. Isn't that great? Oh, good.
Nice. Let's our hearing impaired viewers know when you're speaking.
That's right. They can be like, oh, okay. The poll is up. Please, God, somebody tell me you see the polls now, because if you don't, I don't understand anything.
I see a poll.
Okay. Folks, there is a poll. There is a poll. Gosh. Okay, so, what have you been up to?
Oh gosh. Also working. What else? I attempted to do my family Christmas that got rescheduled because of sickness, and then I was halfway out there, and my stepdad found out he had COVID, so we turned around and drove back.
Oh my gosh.
That was one thing. Then we actually did another Christmas party yesterday that had been rescheduled 3 times due to sickness. So everyone's
oh my gosh. Yeesh.
I'm
Everyone's
still
getting.
celebrating Christmas over here.
Everyone's trying to celebrate Christmas and this damn virus.
Not all COVID-related sicknesses, but people have been sick, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, you know, other sicknesses is it's nice to hear. I mean, comparatively.
Yeah, I suppose so.
The Bachelor won.
All right,
Do the Bachelor.
took it with 2 votes. What I feel good about that. That one sounds really
Okay.
fun, actually.
Let's do it.
How do you feel?
I like that. No, I'm happy with it. I think we
Feel
can
like
be
I
a
came
lot
up
of
with the idea.
crazy characters.
Yeah.
You came up with the idea though because you did, except your idea was somehow you wanted to do well. I don't know if we want to give it away.
Oh, right. That was a funny idea. I like that idea, but we don't have to.
We're still
do
not against it. I mean, this could be like we did
How
talk
we
about doing this Bachelor before we talk about that Bachelor.
That's
so we
true.
can keep it a
I forgot about
secret.
that. We'll work. Yeah, we'll work out the details. Maybe that'll be how we do it.
Okay.
Maybe not.
We're so cryptic
actually
today.
Well, you know, you want to keep some of it a surprise. It makes it fun to
course.
watch.
Trying to build a YouTube channel over here.
Oh.
Oh, YouTube. YouTube. Okay, this episode's already off to a bad start.
What?
What?
This is high quality.
This is some good stream mode over here. You
I'm
could see
painting a
why.
robot over here.
You could see why 3 people, including me, voted in the poll. All right, I'm gonna get
Swayed the
started.
results.
I did. I voted for the exotic menagerie because that was getting no love. But the Bachelor won. So I did not change the results, which is normally how I like to vote in polls that are as inconsequential as Twitch chat polls.
So how
I
you
guess
gonna get started? What's the
I guess
first
we
step?
start drawing some characters to be bachelors or bachelorettes. How does it work? How does the Bachelor work? Does the Bachelor...
There's both Bachelor and Bachelorette. And on either one, like the Bachelor, it's like one guy and then like 30 something women, and then he like basically just like dates them all simultaneously, and then they all fight each other. And, bunch of drama. And then
Okay.
he picks one, and every week he like hands out roses that you get to stay
Right.
for the
So,
next
so-
round, and if you don't get one, you get sent home.
so we should actually do the Bachelorette.
Bachelorette is gonna be one girl and a ton of guys.
Right, because we're 2 guys.
Right, and we're gonna be doing the majority of the voices.
Yeah.
Or a lot of them.
And it'd be weird if we did a whole series where we're just like, oh my god, like, I'm another
I know.
dumb woman character. Like,
Right,
if we...
it might be insulting.
It might get a little insulting after like the 6th dumb woman character we play as. Whereas if we're being a bunch of ridiculous
Be
men,
dumb guys, and that's fine.
that's fine because we also have more range in that department, I think, voice-wise.
Plus, we are dumb men, so we're allowed to.
We are dumb men. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know if you guys have seen any previous episodes of the show, but that's the evidence right there. I'm a fucking idiot.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, we could straight up do like Bachelorette, or we could even do like some kind of like a bunch of guests have to live in a house together, or some kind of other
Oh, kind of do like a Big
some
Brother
kind of
thing.
reality show.
I think I vote men in wigs.
I haven't seen that reality show, but
That's RuPaul's Drag Race. or
it's true.
God, I don't know. Okay, so here's one. Okay, we should probably do the Bachelorette because, again, just more range for us in that department.
Yeah.
Your camera is completely frozen, by the way. I'm sorry to.
Well, what in the
What in the
heck
hoot
is
and
that
Annie?
all about?
So what we'll do is we have to like have the Bachelorette puppet, and then we have to find somebody who's gonna agree to be the or should one of us be the Bachelorette? Because Because if it's gonna be the Bachelorette's gonna basically be in every single one of the improvs, so it has to be somebody like who we know is gonna be available to do the most of the improv, which would be one of us.
And is comfortable, like, you know.
Yeah.
In every single scene.
Exactly.
Right. Good question.
So maybe the Bachelor would be
Start
fun.
by drawing a
but
host.
It's true. What if it was okay? So maybe okay. I have an idea. I'm super into the idea of Bachelorette, but just for the sake of really broadening our horizons, what if we considered all of the different reality shows and maybe see if there might be a reality show that works better for the format?
Right. I think so too. I don't know why I'm frozen, by the way.
That's so strange.
Restarted my camera.
Let me try rejoining the call. Let me ruin the show for a hot second here.
Okay. Yeah, no, don't ruin it. It's so good.
Oh shit. Sorry, folks. Give us 2 seconds. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You're moving now, I think. Yeah, it looks like you're moving.
Okay. Great.
So that's a good step. Good part of the process. I think it's straight up on my end. You know what I think it is? I don't know. Maybe there's too much fucking going on.
I don't even see the cameras on the thing now at all.
They're there for me now. I'm noticing the Streamlabs
there we go.
elements are all messed up. Like the chat is completely off the screen somehow. I don't know what I touched. Would have ruined that.
This thing's off the rails.
This thing's gone wacky. Oh, I see what's happened here. I can fix that with a click of a button. Or not. Just completely askew. I don't know. I broke something apparently.
It just decided to not work.
You love to see it, yeah. Which is common for OBS, honestly.
It is. It just breaks randomly. Like all your settings have been randomly deleted.
Whoopsies. Sorry. I hope you didn't like those settings. I hope it didn't take you a long time to get to that point.
It always did.
Oh. So what are some reality shows that might make for good?
So there's like any of the like live in a house together ones.
Yeah.
You know, they're all named different things. But there's a bunch of those. There are like ones with like challenges, but that would be a little bit harder to do.
Yeah.
Puppets.
I can think of a way we could do challenges, but it'd require a lot of finessing and like smart thinking on our part. But like a lot of also unique assets. Big Brother or Love Island would be interesting.
Do you think Big Brother would be a good one? Just because it's like a bunch of characters in a house together.
Yeah. We could just like basically put them next, like various combinations next to each other. Survivor would be interesting, but that's another challenge one.
Yeah, that's the one where there's like, we have to do like something like kind of challenges things. I don't know.
Yeah. American Idol would be interesting, or like America's Got Talent, or Whoever's Got Talent.
Yeah, but then it's like
that's like a whole
on the
thing.
spot to perform something.
Yeah. And now that kind of seems like a one note thing almost. Like once the joke is done, once. The confession talking head moments. Yeah, I really do think like Big Brother, Real World. There's that UFC one. Bachelor I think would be great because like we just put him at a table for like most of the episodes, or like in a jacuzzi, and that's funny.
What if we did Bachelor, but with a twist. It doesn't just have to be like we were kind of discussing a potential twist earlier that we had in mind, but it doesn't have to be that one either. It could be like doesn't have to be all men and women. It could be like some weird characters,
like an alien or a demon or
alien
something
bachelor
like that.
or something. Yeah,
just like the Bachelor.
You're being forced to date a bunch of aliens. It's like a spaceman or something. It's like the main.
Yeah, but as we were talking about doing the Bachelorette, I got the idea of like a dude with like a monocle. Like, there's like doing aliens would be still limiting us, I think, like from like the scope of what it could be. Like, we don't want to limit ourselves. So what if it was just the batch? And so it could be Bachelor, Bachelorette. So then it doesn't have to be the same person talking to like everybody. It could be like just like whoever the Bachelor or the Bachelorette is could be different. If we do like multiple
kind of dating show.
Yeah.
Thing.
Or would we want to do it as like one, like, because would we want to do it where we eliminate characters? Like, would we want to have like an actual end result? Or would we want to just like have basically like a vehicle to have like a bunch of different goofy scenes?
I think we should eliminate characters. We could even do something where like, I don't know. I know we don't have enough people in the chat usually, but like we could even do some kind of voting thing like that. But that would be hard because I don't know, having all the assets ready for when there's unexpected things.
The assets it's still going to be a lot of assets.
Yeah. But we could do it like a dating show where people get eliminated.
Yeah. Ass sets.
Crazy Kyle.
Says Kyle. It is a bunch of sets of different asses. You got that right. We could make our own reality show, and then that way the rules. Sure. We could. Oh, okay. What if it's not parodying a specific reality show, but we're throwing in a bunch of different ridiculous, like they have to like light the torch, you know, of sacrifice in order to like vote people off the island, but the torch of sacrifice is like enormous or something like that. Like we could get really ridiculous with it.
Yeah, I do like the idea of it just being like our own show and like just talk about the rules. Like everybody's seen like 12 seasons of this show and already know it. And you're like,
yeah.
And now you.
It just like gets more and more labyrinthine as it goes on. Like the rules don't actually make any sense, but we're just sort of. That might be the ticket. Actually, is just going with our own. I don't know what like. What do you feel more strongly about?
Well, I mean, I think regardless of whether we did like. I think if we did The Bachelor, we're not going to call it The Bachelor. So, I mean, regardless of what style of game show we pick, I imagine we're going to be kind of like doing our own thing.
Yeah.
A little bit.
What if it was like an elimination type show?
Yeah, I think definitely. That part, definitely.
And then the rules where they could.
Characters getting like removed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Investment from the audience.
We could get somebody to play the host. The host would have to be an integral part, but it'd have to be somebody we know would be good for it.
Right.
I almost want Matt Fritz.
He'd be a great host.
He'd be a great host. He'd be down.
I think he would be down.
So we could ask him about that during WrestleMania. Or not WrestleMania, during Royal Rumble.
Is that on? You said that was on Saturday or on a Saturday?
Yeah, you're gonna be busy for that though. So, but like we could do what we did with like WrestleMania and watch it on a.
Oh right.
On a delay. I'm definitely down to watch Royal Rumble with him though. That'd be fucking fun.
Always. But
anyways, so we would have a host. We'd have to figure out the number of characters we're gonna have on. And then make puppets for them.
Yes.
Just make a bunch of fun characters then. And then we'd have to make sets and figure out like some of these ridiculous reality show things they'd end up going through.
Yeah.
But I think what we could do at least for tonight, if I haven't already wasted most of the time, we are sort of close to a time where we could take a break. I don't know if you want to take a break or not.
I mean, I can use the bathroom real quick, but other than that,
Okay. Yeah, we could just start with like making characters and like maybe if we have ideas for dumb shit that happens in it, writing it down.
yeah, keep brainstorming it, working on some sketches and ideas and
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break.
All right. Woo. I don't know if we're back.
And
yet.
we're back.
We are back. Whoa.
Okay, good.
We are in fact.
It would have been embarrassing if I said that we weren't back.
I know I'd laugh at you and laugh at you.
Oh my god, I'd have to quit the show out of pure embarrassment.
Mm-hmm. I'd make you. I'd like force you out like it was like
terms-
Succession.
We agreed to these terms when we started the show.
That's correct. We did.
If that happens, you're immediately fired.
I plan on holding it to you.
All right, so
The Bachelor.
should we start like making stuff, or should we like do a draw up pile and work on sketches there?
I guess we could do a draw pile. Let's just work on our separate programs though. Just
Okay,
you know,
yeah, we already got
we can do sketches though. And like write down notes and things like that.
Yeah. I feel like the hosts always look like weird, like
Like Ken dolls.
yeah, weird. That's the best description. I was gonna say Google, but yeah, Ken doll is the. It's like a weird, like lifeless, like plastic blockhead of a man.
Yeah. Like the squarest jaw that they could find attached to a non-threatening like hairstyle. Like,
Tonight on The Bachelor, will Kendra find love?
oh my god. I just want to find love.
Yeah, we should find a way to not just be doing that voice.
We're gonna
more
do
times.
a
And
whole.
It's no
you know,
dig
it-
on women. It's just the people on reality TV are all the same.
Yeah. Drop one of my little candy things. But I mean, we're gonna be doing our own reality show, so thankfully it's not just dating. So we're not more. I mean, we should still have some women characters in it because I'll make it more interesting.
definitely.
But
I mean, we had some amazing women help us with the last one. So
we sure did.
have more of that talent.
I dropped a piece of candy.
You find it.
No, I'll find it later. And it'll be in a very unfortunate timing sort of thing. I'll be like, ah, man, this is way too late. Now it's gross. But okay. So, it's going to be a fake, ridiculous reality show with eliminations. We can not even plan ahead of who will get eliminated when. It'll all be just sort of on the spot.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Balbo Rocket says, me. I am whammon. He's right.
It is true.
He was on 2 Dicks on the Beat. Okay, so. Ridiculous reality show. What should we call it?
I think it depends what the show is, or like what the concept of the show is. A little
That's the
bit.
thing. The way I'm picturing it in my head, and I'm sorry I'm eating everybody. I had to have some of these Christmas cookies, but I'm kind of picturing it like Calvin Ball, the reality show.
Nobody really knows the rules.
Like it's completely nonsensical, but it's like somehow the characters are still being kept to the standard of rules, and it's like everyone's acting like they know all the rules because this is like season 37 or something like that. But I am thinking like for us to have the most fun with it, just Calvin Ball, the reality show.
I feel like that would be funny, but also we'll have to have some idea of like what's going on so that we can at least like just not get completely lost in the mess.
But yeah, well I think what it is is we'll have to like set up a sequence of events, obviously, because that's how the project's just gonna have to go. But when we do that sequence of events, the host is definitely gonna have to know everything that's going on. Any guests, I think, are not going to be privy to like the rules, and so their reactions will just be completely genuine. So like if they get eliminated, you know, they can be like, "Oh, god damn it," and like they didn't see it coming, like they don't understand what the rules are.
Yeah.
But have to be like a sequence, like, so, like, okay, well, if we were doing like our own ridiculous, like, parody show to the nth degree sort of thing, what would be the opening? It would probably be a recap, right?
Yeah. They all start with a recap.
Or I guess since this would be the first episode of an elimination, or maybe it could be like episode 8.
First episode would be like an introduction of the characters.
Right, but what if we just started like it's episode 8 or whatever, so like some characters have already been eliminated and they're like the most ridiculous like characters ever, and so like, or like maybe they're just like very normal, and so like all the normal characters have been eliminated, and then it's all that's left is our ridiculous characters.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, and then like that would also be an example, like they'd be like, Sandra, you didn't put the jigsaw puzzle in the upside down inverse death trap jigsaw puzzle right. You are eliminated. Oh jeez. And then it shows like somebody else like, you didn't successfully survive the pit of tigers. You are eliminated.
So there is going to be challenges.
Well, yeah, but especially in the recap, we can just say they did challenges. And then like the person lost for that reason, and so then we don't have to actually like draw the challenges out. But I imagine like we'll have to maybe do like 1 or 2 challenges, but because we're combining every type of reality show, you know, we don't need to have, it's not something that we need to rely on because we can have so many other like different bits.
I like it. I'm just trying to think of the logistics.
Yeah. So what if we had 8 characters? Do you think that's... What do you think of that number for like the amount that would end up getting eliminated?
Like, start with 8 and then go down to 1 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like a good amount.
Okay. So that would allow us each to be like 2 characters. Perhaps Matt could be a character.
Yeah, oh, so that was one of the ideas we had.
Well, yeah, he could be the host, but then like, could he pull double,
on top of that?
like do double, if he wanted to, he could do double duty. But then that's 5 characters, and then we would just need 3 more.
I think finding people wouldn't be the hard part.
No, finding people is not going to be hard at all. It's just like the amount of work being put into like all the assets and things like that. I almost feel like 8 is too little, but then that's just like more work, obviously. Like from a scope perspective, 8 is I think just right, but for sort of what I think would get the maximum value out of the project, I'm not sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like we gotta, I know that's what we're trying to do, but like, yeah, we gotta crack like what this thing is and how it works before we are able to dig into like the characters and the assets that are needed.
Okay, so here's me just brainstorming, just pick an idea out of the air. Let's say beginning of this thing. If we do it all the way to the elimination of like the final characters, starting out with previous people having been eliminated throws off the pacing almost. But I'm imagining
Also, I think
okay.
it'd be funny to like have people like invested in who's gonna move on and who's like if the character leaves that they like.
Right. Maybe like those previous characters who have been eliminated are from previous seasons. So like this it's like showing how ridiculous the show can get from previous seasons instead of.
I was just thinking about how a lot of the times the show they'll be like, especially in The Bachelor now because it's like been going so long and it's like a institution for reality star people and like the people who have been on it often like come back and stuff. They could be like, we have a special a special treat for you. Here's Juniper from season 23. Like they're like, oh my god.
Yeah. I forgot, like, we're not even just going to be limited to, like, the host and, like, the characters. Like, we're going to have to have side characters coming in and, like, being judges and things like that.
Possibly. Sometimes, a lot of these shows, the people that do the voting are the actual people on it.
True, true. But, you know, just, again, thinking of mishmashing every show stereotype into it. But, like, again, like, this is, again, just throwing ideas out there for what we could do. You know, nothing is set in stone at all.
I think for the sake of making this thing in a way that works, with the resources we have, the puppets, it should be some kind of dating show or some kind of like people stuck in a house together show. And I know we could add some more weirdness to it, but just like for the sake of like being able to animate in our style,
Right.
with the puppets, it should be mostly like a lot of conversations happening.
Right.
And then talking heads, and then there'll be like an elimination ceremony where they all like vote or something.
Yeah.
Or you could have like, we brought in special rap star Snoop Dogg to vote one of you off this week. We'll have somebody be like Snoop Dogg or something.
So like, yeah, I'm thinking like Big Brother or yeah, essentially Big Brother. But like all of the rules that happen within it are amorphous and don't like actually matter.
Yeah, nothing really matters.
So it's like characters get eliminated and there's no real, like, no one has any idea why. We'll just be like, yeah, you're fucking out. It's like, what? You didn't get the ball in the clown's mouth. You.
Yeah, when it comes to the eliminations, that part can be just totally like kind of vague.
Yeah, like, let us roll a dice off screen or some shit like that.
I don't know, or we just do whatever feels
whatever feels right. Yeah,
funny
we'll
or right for the moment.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking. So like, what if? Okay. Let me think about this. The show. For some reason I'm here's an idea. The show starts. They're all on a rooftop of like a skyscraper, and the host is like saying something to all the contestants, and then the host flies away in a helicopter, and then everyone's just on a skyscraper on top of it. What if that's the show? Just spitballing from
Stuck on a skyscraper?
Stuck on a roof. And now for this season of Stuck on a Roof.
It would be funny to just make it something basic like that.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that the setting is at least interesting enough for us to do a few episodes and get to the final elimination and still be interesting.
Right.
But yeah, some kind of like stuck on a, could be like they're all left somewhere.
Yeah. Stuck on a Roof could be funny because they could be trying to like wait for help from like other skyscrapers.
And
like,
it's just a really like simple but stupidly funny concept and title. Stuck on a Roof.
It's kind of like an immediate sort of visceral sort of reaction, I think, to that.
Yeah.
The idea,
Stuck on a
like,
Roof is a contender for sure.
stuck on, and like I like the idea that like we don't tell them what the title of the show is. Obviously, everyone in the chat knows it now, but the host is like, "Welcome everybody to the newest season of the show. We hope you're all prepared. Hope you're ready, and yeah, thank you all for being here. And let's get started." And then he just flies away on the helicopter, and then like everyone's just like standing there on the top of the skyscraper, and then like 5 seconds of like silence, and then stuck on a roof.
This is the name of the show.
Yeah. Welcome to this new season of Stuck on a Roof. If you remember last season, Sir Lancelot got kicked off the roof when he couldn't get the ball in the clown's mouth. Oh, I really couldn't get the ball in the clown's mouth. And then the season before that, Stumpy Wumpy, the magical living tree, got kicked off the roof because he was drunk. He got too drunk and didn't do the drinking contest.
Magical characters.
Yeah, we could just whoever the fuck we want. Like, we're truly like, we have no reason to limit ourselves.
That's true.
But these are also ridiculous characters that got kicked off in the previous season, so we don't actually have to be these characters.
That's true.
And then in the season before that, Glenda got kicked off the roof because she had snuck in water.
When you get eliminated, do you just get actually kicked off the roof?
No, you just take an elevator down, and everyone's like always happy to be off the roof. It's not like you're not trying to stay on the roof. You're trying to get off the roof.
Well, yeah, but you win by being the last one on the roof.
Yeah, but your prize is you are stuck on the roof. Like, the roof is not your home. But like, you don't find that out until the final person wins. It's like, congratulations, you win. This is your home now. You're on the roof forever.
I think there's always like a dramatic like sequence when somebody gets eliminated. It could be like so and so, your elevator's waiting, and they're like, ah, the crying as the doors closed, and they can leave the roof.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's just like their face is like disappearing from like the floor as like the elevator goes down.
It's time for you to descend.
Yeah. And there's always like a guy in the elevator, and when the person gets in the elevator, he just goes and he hits all the buttons. Then the season before that, Jankly's the frog got eliminated.
Jankly's the frog.
Cause he used the confessional telescope to spy on other floors and other buildings.
Oh, Lizzie in the chat says you guys want to play Raft later. Maybe. I'm not sure what's going on tonight.
We'll play it by ear. We usually are not always able to work something out on Mondays. Sometimes I just pass out after the show.
I often do that too, but we'll see what's going on later.
Yeah.
I usually after the show go see what the morning's up to and stuff. Hang out there for a little bit, but might be back and down later, a little bit after that. Everybody else, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yes, the stuck on a roof is a possibility. It's pretty fun.
Stuck on roof's an idea. I'm also just thinking like shitty house, which is just like everyone's living it, like has to live in this rundown house, and it's just Big Brother, but you know,
Everything sucks.
yeah. Well, it's just like it's really just Big Brother, but it's just in a shitty house. That's about it. Stuck on a roof. No one gets kicked off. It's just a shitty house. Sorry. Yeah.
So we always could do a reality show that doesn't have eliminations.
That's true. Yeah. That way. That would be fun. What would be the Jersey Shore like type gimmick? Like we couldn't do Jersey Shore. We would want to like get a little bit, but it could be
bunch of jerks.
A bunch of jerks. Hey yo. Oh, we got a job we gotta do today. Says we gotta go run the soup kitchen. All right. Hey, look at all these fucking homeless guys. This shit's depressing. Feels like I drained all this soup.
That would be Jersey Shore goes to the soup kitchen episode.
Alright, so a bunch of jerks.
yeah, there's extra text. This one person is just like, I think I'm a decent person. There should just be like one normal person in the group. Like, why am I on this show?
What the hell? Hey, you guys, you're not supposed to drink the soup. The soup is for the homeless guys. What are you talking about? The soup's good. It's not even that good of a soup. We're gonna feed this shit to the homeless? This sucks. They don't want this soup. They don't have any soup now. Well, they don't want the soup. Bunch of jerks! I like that idea. That one's fun. We could do it Kroll show style, where it's just like a bunch, just random smatterings of different reality shows. And then that way we could like make a couple of assets.
I'm down for all that. It would just take some planning ahead of time.
Yeah. Oh, the stream. Oh, stream. Stream took a dip. F in the chat for the stream right now. Oh. That. Oh, it's gone. Back. It's supercharged. That means it's usually coming back when it starts kicking out a bunch. There we go. Okay. Bunch of jerks! Stuck on a roof! Asshole chef!
Yeah, I've seen all these before.
What
It's
you
just like
mean? I'm sorry, what?
It's just a kitchen, and the one guy's just like
Just yelling. Asshole chef would be really easy to make, because we just need to have like shouting chef puppet, and then like just a new character he's yelling at, and like there's like maybe a shot of a dish, and then we just cut between like him yelling, the person standing there looking scared and like talking back, and then like this awful looking food.
That certainly work. Asshole chef is a definitely a trope.
He's a real meanie. You don't want to get in his crosshairs. Kind of a dick.
This chef means business.
He's... wow. This chef's kind of a dick. I'm trying to think like what undercover boss would be one.
Oh yeah, that would be a funny one.
Like it's just like clearly like a person who's in a terrible costume, but they're like...
There's like pictures all over the walls of like our beloved boss, like behind him as he's like standing.
Yeah, he's got like a fake mustache on.
That would be funny.
What would be the like parody name for that one?
I can't believe it's boss. I can't believe it's not boss.
I can't believe it's not boss. Or oh, what if it was like something like America's Funniest Home Videos? But that one's just more animating shit.
Like just a video. But yeah, that wouldn't work.
That wouldn't work. And then there's The Bachelorette.
It's some kind of dating show.
Yeah, which would also just work in its own right. I mean,
Yeah. We just force characters to like interact. Maybe we could do some kind of dating show where it's not like straight up one person
versus one, yeah. What if it's okay, so like there is that those shows like Love Island and Too Hot to Handle where it's just like a bunch of people are on an island.
There's also Bachelor in Paradise, which is that.
Okay, so yeah. Orgy Island. Don't fuck Mountain. If anyone fucks, they lose.
That's what Too Hot to Handle is.
That's what Too Hot to Handle is, yeah. But they're on a mountain, and it's Don't Fuck Mountain.
There's just nothing sexy about like the surroundings. There's like they're like just on a barren mountain, and there's like bears around and shit. And...
Yeah, there's like Sherpas that are constantly walking by, like who have to give them like their.
Sorry, 3 of you had sex last night. Like what? Who's doing this?
We were just huddled together for warmth. It's so cold up here. Nope. There was insertion.
Contact. Oh, God.
We can't do anything with like a swear in the title though, because that's obviously just gonna.
Yeah. Demonetization.
Demonetize. What are some other reality shows? Real House, this sounds problematic. What sounds problematic? Which one were we just talking about?
I think the one about people not allowed to have sex on a mountain.
Yeah, people not having sex on a mountain. Don't fuck mountain. What if it was like there's like always like those Real Housewives or real.
Yeah.
So what if it was like real? I don't want to do like house. It was like Real Ninjas of Tokyo or something like that. But
Yeah, some group.
Real Robots of Robotsburg.
But I mean, there is like, if we're just doing weird characters in a house, then that's like, I mean, there's like What We Do in the Shadows and stuff like that, which is filmed like a.
True, just like we not even like. Not like a gimmick like reality show, just like a mockumentary sort of situation.
Yeah, I guess that's more of a mockumentary than a reality show type thing.
Would that be straying too far from the concept, or I mean?
Well, I don't think I'd want to do something too similar to that.
Okay.
I mean, if we did like a Real Housewives type thing, I would be all for that. But I don't know about making it like something as outlandish as like a house full of ninjas or something.
Right. So we know we want to do a reality show.
Yes.
Stuck on a roof. Bunch of jerks. Asshole chef.
Out of those, I like a bunch of jerks stuck on a roof.
Yeah. Daniel Bloople's mind erased. He just does. It's just Chris Angel's mind freak, but you know.
Oh. His only magic trick is he just gives people like amnesia.
That's just mind freaking his mind. I don't know. That would be a funny way to do it. Yes, and he is a Men in Black.
There you go.
Stuck on a roof. The one thing with Stuck on a Roof is if the host does fly away in the helicopter, in order for the host to get to like really interact with the guests, he'd have to come back.
Or does it have to be like on a monitor or something?
Yeah. Squid Game.
Just going, that sounds great.
Yeah. Duh. I feel like there's one option that we're missing. Not that it would change anything.
If you're trying to think of it, or you...
Yeah, just trying to think of it. Like, American Idol. What's an untapped reality show we haven't?
I mean, there's a lot of Survivor-esque shows, but that's kind of what
Yeah.
we're stuck on our roof.
Stuck on a Roof is basically our Survivor. There's those ones where people have to like make shit, like Project Runway. I saw one that was like about art,
Baking shows.
cooking shit. So it could be like that, and like there would be a funny bit where like the characters result, and they have to like show the chefs, and then like, so like, the person who's like improvising that competitor has to like basically explain this crazy drawing of the dish or whatever to the characters who are playing the judges, and that would kind of be a funny. That would kind of allow for some improv, and then we could still get the testimonials.
Yeah. Here I have a host here. Finally.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what I have in mind. And that show would be called "You Made That."
Yes, Jeff, I made that.
Wow, you proud of that?
Something great about reality TV, even though it's like the worst kind of TV.
It's completely brainless. Like, if you really just had a rough day and you want colors flashing and you want to turn your brain off, there's no shame in popping on a reality show.
Me and Morgan just call it trash TV.
Yeah.
If you want to watch some trash, yes.
Real trash men of Detroit.
I'd watch that.
That'd be... I think we don't even need to like restrict ourselves specifically to one reality show. Like, we keep the scope small. I don't know.
Your stuff's all cropped, by the way.
Yeah, it's gonna... there's not...
Not that bad.
I should be working just in a vertical. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do?
I'm just trying to do some drawings, get juice flowing.
Alright. Bunch of jerks! Stuck on a roof! Bachelor... Et. Or, what would be the name of our fake...
Dating show?
Yeah. Because we couldn't call it... I mean, we probably could, but like, it would...
Love
not.
Search!
That's okay. Okay, I like that direction. Lonely and Desperate!
That's good. I like the very on the nose.
Yeah. And then, okay, yeah. I think, okay, so I'm thinking like Lonely and Desperate, or whatever we decide to call it. We get ourselves maybe 10 characters. Because the more characters is just the more to work with. And then we would make maybe 3 sets specifically for the characters to interact in. There's more sets to make beyond that, but for the characters to have like the bulk of the episodes, 3 sets at a table having like a romantic dinner in a hot tub.
Yep, definitely.
Third location.
Like a bar or something.
Bar would be good.
Like a beach.
Lonely and Desperate 100%, Lizaze says.
Yeah, it's a quality name.
Alright. Lonely and Desperate. But I think we should hold on to all these, because I think these could all be really funny if we pursued any of them.
Yeah. No need to ever throw away an idea.
Absolutely. I don't know how to do an ampersand.
Yeah, it's hard.
Lonely and Desperate.
For something I've seen so many times, I still don't know how to make one. Without
Yeah. I feel like I've traced it in my mind so many times. And that just looks like a pair of scissors.
Even when I trace, yeah, you're not exact. I mean, you're close.
I'm looking at what it types when I do it. It's like...
Even when I like follow the thing how to do it, I look at what I made and I'm like, it still looks wrong.
Yeah. This is apparently what an ampersand looks like according to Twitch.
Yep, that's correct.
Of course, my keyboard has it looking like a weird ass 3, so I guess there's no rules. Anyways, asshole chef.
Like Better Call Saul.
What was that?
Kind of looks like a Better Call Saul.
It does. You're right. Yeah, you're not wrong. Lizaze says, "Asshole chef. I really relate to that, and if anyone wants to draw that, my inner chef would be so happy." Asshole chef would be really funny just to have him yelling at people. Asshole chef we could pop in as like little segments in between, like, and here's a quick preview of this upcoming episode of Asshole Chef, and that's just like
other
like,
fake like commercials for other
commercials for that are just like snippets of other reality shows, and that would give us a chance to sort of try those out. Knockoff Gordon Ramsay needs to be hanging in my kitchen. You call this eggs? This is eggs tea.
That's the recipe that he's arguing about.
Yeah.
Eggs? You call this eggs?
These aren't even fucking scrambled.
Yes, sir. These are just eggs. I didn't even cook anything. You're just looking at the ingredient and yelling at it, sir.
These look raw. Yeah.
They are.
They're in the shell still.
You're in the walk-in. This is not the food I'm cooking.
What is this? You call this spaghetti? You call this spaghetti? No, those are eggs.
It's great. Yeah, these are still eggs.
They're still eggs. We haven't looked at a new dish.
Yeah.
Still, you haven't moved. Are you alright? See, I think doing fun little previews of other shows would be funny.
Yeah. Got a first-time chatter. Silly dudes.
Whoa.
Welcome. Silly dude says, anyone want to play a quick game of Gartic Phone?
Well. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I mean,
We're
normally
kinda-
I'm down, but we are
we're-
about to go.
Yeah,
done.
we're about to head out. We're in the middle of a brainstorm session. We're getting somewhere, I think, with the storming of the brains.
I think so.
I think we should definitely
Regardless,
do.
silly dudes, thanks for popping in.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Sorry to disappoint you. I think we should do Lonely and Desperate.
Yeah. Out of all of them,
I think we can get the most mileage.
yeah, I think Lonely and Desperate is good.
Um,
I mean, originally we kind of wanted to do. I think we thought the dating show was the best, but we just wanted to kind of
yeah,
weigh all the options.
true. So Lonely and Desperate.
With
Working
your
title?
host, Dirk Blurkman. I don't know.
Dirk Blurkman. That would actually be kind of great.
Yeah, that's a good working title.
Lonely and Desperate working name for the host is Dirk Blurkman. Since Matt's playing the host, he can inject a little bit of himself into that name. Or like, he can give his own spin on it if he wants.
Yeah, totally.
But I like Dirk Blurkman as a working title for his name. We can have like little preview commercials of like Stuck on a Roof, bunch of jerks, asshole chef, and
Yeah.
you made that. And then if we could turn those into like their own things eventually.
If you create puppets so that when it's like, we'll play it off like it's a preview or a commercial for a different show, but then we just actually like act it live.
Yeah, exactly.
With everything else.
Dirk Blurkman. We should definitely. Should there be like a voice like from like the network voice like that? It's like, and now this episode of Lonely and Desperate, and then like Matt's the host. Like there's like the narrator, and then there's the host, and the host is mostly gonna like present the show, but then the narrator will occasionally.
Usually the host and the narrator are the same.
Yeah, true.
Like, tonight on this episode of Lonely and Desperate, and then like afterwards he like walks out and he'd be like, tonight we're going to explore love.
Same guy.
Yeah, usually.
Oh.
I mean, on those shows it usually is actually.
Oh, I never realized that.
Like there was the same guy on Bachelor for like almost every season until he just got kicked off for being racist.
Right, but he would do like the and on tonight's episode of.
Yeah, he would do the voiceovers too.
Okay.
And then
Matt's
like
got
we could
his-
do like the whole intro of like meeting all the people that are gonna be on the show. Like that'd be the first episode.
For sure.
Like, the introductions.
So. Okay. So first thing we would need to get is all the characters.
Yep.
Okay. So let's maybe sketch out some character concepts. We got Dirk Blurkman as the host, which I mean that one was just easy, and you nailed it.
It looks like a host for one of these.
Hey, that's 100% like the host of our show.
Yeah.
We gotta let Matt know as soon as possible so he can prepare himself. I know he'll do the good work.
I'll run it by him. I'm sure he'll want to do it. But we'll give him the option.
Yeah. Titles and ideas. I'm just gonna put that in a folder. Okay.
And we can make it so that we're not all forced to, do like, I don't know, we could either do it like one person dating all these people, or we could just have a bunch of people dating each other.
I think if it's a bunch of people dating each other, we can pair up
Yeah.
more improv situations. That's the problem I started to have with the Bachelorette idea. Was I was like, oh, but then like it's one person having to improv.
So much weight on that one person.
Exactly.
Like, carry all the.
So if we have them all, where should they be? Like, I don't want to put it on an island, or should we just not try and even like skirt convention with that? Should we put them all on an island?
What was the locations that we had thought of? Like
well, we have
for stuff for the scenes.
like
A bar.
a bar,
dinner.
a jacuzzi, and dinner. Maybe standing in front of a fountain as a fourth.
I mean, it's always at some kind of like hotel or resort or something.
True. What if it's at Neverland Ranch? No. What if it's at something? What if it's somewhere a little ridiculous? Right?
Yeah, that could work. Depends how much we're gonna use the location. So we'll create some. Excuse me. Probably we'll create like a few spots that we'll use.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we'll vary out of that. Because we have to plan ahead to do that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I just had a crazy idea. What if it's on, and this gives us an opportunity to have an extra character. What if it's on a ridiculous, like, Count's Zeppelin?
Takes place on a Zeppelin.
On Lord Magneto's blimp vessel.
What does the inside of a Zeppelin or a blimp look like?
It's just like a hotel,
Train.
but it's in the sky. Yeah, like imagine like a fancy train car or just like a casino, you know. Like a big thing. You can just like put like a whole bunch of shit there.
A blimp is a potential option. Who's Lord Magneto?
I don't know. I just said a ridiculous name. But you know, having it be on a famous lord, we could have then the Lord shows up occasionally, be like, "Oh, look at all these people here. Oh, don't mess up my blimp." Or some shit. I don't know. It's on an abandoned golf course. Recently taken over by spirits.
What's a haunted golf course?
Haunted golf course.
Hmm.
There's like a Scooby-Doo guy who's like trying to scare them off.
Get off of my golf course. It's like wearing a bad mask.
Yeah. Oh my god, red herring. No, I'm a zombie. Whatever you say, Red.
I don't know. We'll have to think about the location a little bit.
In a functioning pig processing factory. Guys, do not go over there.
People working.
That's where they slaughter the pigs. Do not go in that room.
Why is there a hot tub at the pig factory?
I don't know. It's like boiling with like big pig parts.
Oh god.
They gotta fall in love before it congeals. What if it's at a haunted hotel? It's like one of the contestants is a ghost.
Do something like that. Also, it could be like an old shitty hotel, and they just like keep mentioning like got a great deal on it.
Yeah, I like that idea. We got a great deal on this hotel for this show. There's a lot of holes in the walls where it looks like a camera could fit. Some of these beds are coin operated.
I think we can work on some of the contestants first.
Yeah,
And then keep brainstorming. I'm not saying we stop brainstorming that, but I don't think
I've
we
done
need to...
so little drawing this episode of the show. There's been just like a half blank screen this whole time.
There you go. Here's one of the guys.
What's his voice?
Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
Hey there!
They need to be like, I don't know. It's always like attractive people.
Do they?
I mean, they don't have to be, but a lot of times on these shows they always are.
Well, yeah,
They're like models.
if they're not, it's
Yeah,
even more
that's-
ridiculous.
Like a safari.
Yeah.
Rock says I have one voice. I know. I'm not a voice actor. I know. I can do other voices, maybe. I have to be more aware. I need to. It's good you call me out because it's one of those things. Like I could probably do other voices, but if I'm not thinking about it, I just do the same one.
I mean, it's fun. Sometimes you just have your fallbacks, your standbys, you know?
Yes, I am DTF. When I was hunting back in the Everglades, I bagged myself many a crocodile. Or an alligator, whichever one.
Seems like a failure if you were getting alligators when you're hunting buck.
Who said I was hunting buck? I was just hunting
Oh,
critters.
back in the Everglades. Is that what you?
Yeah, hunting back in the
Oh, I
Everglades.
understand.
Yes.
So you said hunting buck.
Oh, I see. I understand where you're coming from now.
I say, your hearing aid appears to be on the fritz.
Lord Buddington.
Double Rock says, sorry, I didn't mean to be the call out viewer. I just like to point things out that make me laugh. No, you're totally right. I honestly, when I was trying to do his voice, the thing that kind of like stopped me was that I'm like, this is the voice. This is all the voices.
Yeah.
So I like became aware of it at the same moment.
Knockoff Jurassic Park guy. Yeah, he's very much knockoff Jurassic. He's kind of like a mixture of the Jurassic Park guy and the hunter from Jumanji and Colonel Mustard.
A little bit of all those elements in there.
This character's like, I'm like, you gotta have one. You know?
Yeah,
It's a
I could tell who she was just by the drawing.
Oh my fucking god. Like, who put a camera here? You're on a show. Oh my fucking god, when did I agree to be on a show?
That is so me.
That is so made up on a show. I swear to fucking god, if I get voted off, I'm gonna fucking throw all the wine glasses. My name's Becca. Not Becca. Her name should be Gerbils. Tiffany. Says Lazaze.
Tiffany's a good one.
Yeah. And let's fucking go. Tiffany. Tiffany butt screw. Yeah, I've got Lord Buddington and then Tiffany Buttscrew.
Alright.
I don't know why, but for some reason having their names have the word butt in it is making me laugh.
You know, the tried and true method. Comedy.
And then I got this weird guy.
He's peanut.
Fuck!
All the ladies on the show are just like,
Oh my
I
god.
remember this.
He's got like an animal magnetism.
Did you say Lomp Lomp's slime trail he left?
Yeah.
When he left? So
Lump
sexy.
Lumps. I love that. As okay, you naming him Lump Lumps makes me want to put him in.
What else could his name even be besides Lump Lumps?
I don't know, but you fucking nailed it. That's so much what I want to say.
Oh my god. I wonder how big Lump Lump's penis is.
Alright, so we got Lump Lumps. You really, here's the thing, you totally could have talked me out of having that character on the show, but once you said the name Lump Lumps, I was like, fuck, that's too good.
The voice is gonna be the nightmare.
Yeah, the voice is gonna be awful. Lump Lumps, that's racist. You can't say that. Actually, we should censor that. That's. I didn't know that Lump Lumps was like that. Well, when you put it like that, it's still pretty racist.
I was gonna say, what did he convince you that it wasn't racist?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. The other day, Lump Lumps convinced me that racism was good. I was not on that train before, and he made a compelling argument. But also, like, I had just been hit in the head, so.
We are getting pretty near the end. Do you have
Yeah.
anything you'd like to plug?
Oh, fucking go to our YouTube channel and check out
Yes.
Dungeons and DrawBombs episode 3, as well as just out fresh today, Critter Cam #1 is what I've called it. Give them a thumbs up, leave a comment, for the love of fucking God. Do those things for us, please. It would help us so much. Tiffany's voice is on point. Well, I'm glad to hear it because she's a character.
Done.
How about you, Brandon? Do you have anything you want to plug?
I was gonna say the YouTube also, actually. So yeah, definitely check out that. A lot of good stuff there. Ian's been like cutting. You know, he's been cutting out a lot of videos, and they're like edited really nice and cuts out all the stuff where we're not funny.
Yeah,
Perfect.
which is I cut a lot of that out, and it's a lot of me. A lot of time I'm just like, shut the fuck up, Ian.
You're just biased.
We are doing a slight change to the YouTube. I am moving all of the DrawBomb live episodes over to a new channel specifically for DrawBomb Live. Just because I figured that'd make for easier organization and finding things, and also algorithmic purposes. None of the episodes have been taken off of the original channel yet, because I mean, I'm still feeling it out if I want to do it that way. I don't know. Brandon and I haven't super talked about it. But I have started getting episodes uploaded to that just to get it out of the way in case we decide that, yeah, that is what we want to do. But you can find a link to it on the DrawBomb channel. It's under the channels. It's just DrawBomb Live. It's just a separate channel for DrawBomb Live. And then we have the channel. We're turning the DrawBomb channel into maybe for more just animation focused. So yeah, if you want to sub to that, you can. I'm just in the process of uploading episodes. I had this issue with fucking episode 2. There's a song back before we switched over to like the soundtrack I made. We had like a playlist that was supposed to be royalty free, which it turns out was not, because every single one of those songs is like copyright claimed now. Which is fine. We're not, you know, whatever. But the one episode, episode 2, most of the time it's like, oh, this is copyright claimed. You can't make money off this. And it's like, fine, I didn't expect to. But episode 2 specifically, it's like, oh, this is copyright claimed. This is blocked and no one can view it. And it's like, whoa, over what? And it's like over some like song that's like a piano and a drum beat. And I'm like, okay, well, that's extreme. So what I've done, I couldn't upload it because I hit my daily upload limit for that channel, because you have to be a channel for a couple months. But I put it into DaVinci and I just threw another song on top of it. And I tried to tempo match it, but I did not care enough to try hard. So it's just a little, you know, that song is now blocked out with a new song. Probably a little
problem solved.
Yeah, it's probably a little cacophonous, but you know, the early episodes were pretty rough anyways. We were still figuring things out, especially my mic quality. Holy shit. Yeah, so you know, I haven't deleted any of the episodes off of this channel yet, because again, nothing's. Brandon and I haven't really had like a full conversation about it. We were just kind of like, should we do it? Sure, why not? But still, that might be where you find the DrawBomb Live from now on. Again, just for organization and for algorithmic purposes.
Yeah. There you have it.
Yeah. So check out the shows and then check out the new channel, which is just the old channel, but a little bit more separated. I never did the outro. Oh shit. I never did the color change where it plays the outro songs.
Set up to do that in this setup?
I do, yeah. I mean, it's all the same setup. I just hide some elements around.
Gotcha.
This is the final guy.
Looks like what's his name?
Droopy dog.
Waterlog.
You're right, Leslie, right?
Yeah, Leslie.
Oh no. Oh. I hope I find love and maybe get my penis touched. Wouldn't that be nice? My name's Dinkle Picklesby.
Dinkle Picklesby.
I'm Dinkle Picklesby.
Yeah, I feel like we got a solid start here.
Yeah, I got. What's your cat guy's voice? Oh, you got two new characters. What are their voices?
I don't know yet. I mean, who knows if we're even gonna be voicing all the characters, right? Probably get some other people like last time.
True. Yeah. Although, you know, if you you know, if you feel attached to any characters, I
Sure.
mean, there's
There's
no
no
need to
law.
limit ourselves. Like, we don't even have to. We could even like add characters as the show goes on. Like, we don't need to like, even if they don't get introduced in the opening episode, we could just fucking.
Yeah, I mean, actual reality shows do that all the time. They're like, we have a surprise for you. We're bringing in 8 more bachelors or something
Yeah.
like that.
Really shake things up.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
Yeah,
got.
let's figure it out.
I like these characters we got so far, though. I think we got a good spread thus far. I love Lump
You know,
Lumps. I think
Lump
Lump Lumps is gonna be a fan favorite. It's just gonna
That is what Lump Lump sounds like. I mean, just look at him.
yeah. Let me
On
get
that note,
Lord Buddington
I think
out of the way.
it's time to go.
Yep. Folks, thanks again for being here for
watching.
a episode of DrawBomb where we tried to be productive and I ended up just
we-
jabbering.
Got some stuff going. Thanks, Belba Raka, Extra Tech RPG, Zay, Leviathan Den.
Crazy Gray Goose.
Thanks, Crazy Gray Goose, for the raid.
Lord Spew was in here for a hot second. They said that Dungeons and DrawBombs looked great, and I appreciate that.
Thanks, first time chatters, JMaca TV, as well as
That guy who wanted
Silly
to play
Dudes.
Gardic Phone.
And we had Crazy Kyle here. Wow, what a night.
Wow. We really went balls to the wall, and I'm excited. I think once we get some of Loudly and Desperate,
Yeah.
or Hookup Hotel. I don't know, just throwing another name out there. Anyways, it's a lot of fun. I think it could be a lot of fun. I think we could have a good time with it.
Yeah, I think so too.
And you know, just the more puppets we have ready to go, the more like, you know, the improv it takes like half hour. We could really just like start cranking shit out and
Yeah,
having a good time with it. As
I have
soon
a
as we get
few
some-
ideas for it. I think will be good.
Cool. Yeah, I think yeah, and if you have any ideas for things that you feel inspired to ever, you want to get like a head start on that, like I'm super down to just make random ideas just so we can, you know, again,
For sure.
getting shit made to get these
Chipping away
ideas.
at it.
Yeah. Would just be good for us. Anyways, yeah. That's it. That's the show.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks.
Come back next week. Same time, same place.
Same
we'll be
draw
here.
time, same draw channel.
That's right.
Bye.
Bye.